Las Vegas.
Hi, I'm Pat Day, retired Hall of Fame jockey.
My name is Samuel Christian. I'm the CEO and founder of Ballet Records.
We're dancers from Ramwood Academy of Dance.
Hi, my name is Joseph.
My name is Braden Dimplett. I'm in 3rd grade.
Hi, my name is Amar Haynes.
Hi, my name is Thomas, and I'm in the 8th grade.
My name's Randy Coe. I'm the president of Co-Share Charities.
I'm Sadiqa Reynolds. I'm the president and CEO of the Louisville Urban League.
I'm Tarek Murad. I'm Oscar Jimenez. My name is Sean Reynolds, and I'm a player for Louisville City FC.
Hello, I am Dr. John Marshall, the Chief Equity Officer for Jefferson County Public Schools.
My name is Benji Nadler, and I'm the Program Director for Be-Strong.
Be-Strong, with your help, is addressing one of
The most pressing struggles that exist in our schools today.
Together, we can come together.
Celebrate our individuality.
Collectively as one.
with one voice and one mission.
Recognize that there's always help.
There is always help.
There is all the line.
Good morning, good morning, good morning! Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? Woo! My name is Ashley Cromer, and I have the great pleasure to serve as the president of Be-Strong.
And I'm Cassandra Webb, lead in the Youth Development Department at the Louisville Urban League.
And guess what? About 5 weeks ago, Cassandra and I had a meeting, and we had a meeting about you guys and those who are tuning in via Simulcast. And with the right partners, we decided that you guys could really use a message of hope and resiliency. And we are so excited for you guys to be here with us today. Do we have any 6th graders in the house?
6th grade?
Where are the 6th graders?
All right, what about the 7th graders? 7th grade?
Wow.
Okay.
All right, how about those 8th graders? This guy right here, I love your intensity. You're my spirit animal for the day.
Now,
All right.
what about 9th graders? One more time, 9th grade. One more time. 9th grade?
Oh, they didn't want to give you that. 10th grade. 11th grade? I feel like you're all I mean, I'm good with it, but I can't tell who's who. What about, do we have any seniors?
All right.
All right. Who do we have that's a senior in here that's going to college? All right. Now I want everyone else to applaud for those people who are going to college.
Congratulations.
All right, real quick, guys. We're gonna have a great time today. Do you guys know why you're here? Yep, that's good answers. Yeah. All right. Why don't I answer that? That's probably not a good question to ask an audience. But you guys are all here because there are people in your community. They're your educators, they're your administrators, they're your guidance counselors, your custodians, your lunch ladies, who all care for you greatly. And they believe in each and every one of you that are here in this audience, as well as those who are tuning in via Simulcast. And today is a celebration of you guys. And we want you to enjoy yourself with us today.
Have fun.
Have fun, right? Can we all use a little fun in our life? Can we use a little love in our life?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have somebody to introduce.
Some special guests.
I don't know. I think they sing. I think they were on America's Got Talent. I think so. Where are they from?
I think they're from Louisville, Kentucky. Can we hear it for Louisville, our hometown?
All right, guys. All right. Well, from Cassandra and I, we hope that this is your best day yet. And we hope what you learned this morning, you take back to your homes, to your schools, to your community. And I know that there are students that are out here that should come on board and be a Be-Strong student state representative. So those students who today are moved to become leaders in your community, to be the change that we need to see tomorrow, I want you to reach out to us on social media. But until then, let's watch this little video. All right, guys, we'll see you later.
Bye.
We all have a rough story. I mean, we all grew up in the worst project complex in the Midwest.
We were in a neighborhood where there was gangs.
When I was 6, my mother, she went to prison. And we were sent through homes, foster homes. And I just remember being in a stranger's home and being alienated in a room, and all I had was the radio. I don't know, the music has been our refuge. I used that to escape, so I didn't fall victim to what's on that corner.
I mean, you work so hard for something. It's just that voice inside that tells you to never give up, you know what I'm saying?
We can change the world through our music, then here we are.
Do. Hey. Uh-oh. What's up? Now y'all gotta give it up. This is our city. This is our city. You gotta give it up. Come on, man. That's right. Yeah.
I like that.
Ooh, wait.
How y'all doing out there? Y'all having a good time? We ain't got no bullies out there, right? No bullies. Because if it's a bully out there, you're going to have to come and see us.
Yeah. Right now. Troubles man like lightning drops somewhere above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then no I can't Yeah. Goodness. I almost ran out of breath. Oh my goodness. Cardio's important. No bullying and do cardio. What we got? I can't see nobody, man. Wow. It's a lot of wow. Whoa.
Y'all know who Miley Cyrus is?
All right, look, we messing around with this song. I can almost see it. This dream
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. There's always gonna be an uphill battle, and sometime I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. It ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. See, I gotta be stronger. Oh yeah, gotta keep my head held. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. There's always gonna be an uphill battle, and sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. It ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
That was nice, dude. That was nice.
All right, so
So
we're gonna see you on the next set.
I try to give away a pair of these every show. So I'm
Who's
trying
getting
to
glasses
see
today?
which section screams the loudest. I'm gonna throw it out there. Don't throw it. Wait a minute, hold on. Over here. Hold on. Stop for a minute. All right, what we're gonna do is, I wanna hear y'all on this side scream. Whoa.
It's nice.
Now I wanna hear y'all over here. Hold on. Y'all don't let them do y'all like.
You gotta give them a second.
Said it's them over here, but I want to hear y'all again.
Hey man.
All right. I want to hear y'all again.
All right, we'll see you on the next set.
We love our city, man.
We love y'all.
See y'all soon. Thank you.
We forgot to say good morning.
Broadway tour of Footloose to the hit TV series America's Got Talent. Her incredible voice has traveled throughout the entertainment industry.
She has actually walked away from 3 record deals, unwilling to twerk her way to fame. Instead, she has chosen to use her voice to inspire teens.
Yeah, give it up for author, singer, and the founder of Ivy Girl Academy, Jessie Funk.
Hey, Kentucky! Hello! Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be with you. We're gonna have so much fun today. I want to tell you guys something super important. This is important. We are talking about bullying, but I need to expand the definition of bullying for you. It is not just the kid that wants to beat us up with a flagpole after school. That's like a stereotypical bully that we all think of. The worst bullies can sometimes come with your very best friend. Sometimes it can be an adult. Sometimes it can be a member of your family. Sometimes it can be your significant other, a crush, someone you think you're madly in love with. Can sometimes be pretty toxic. I know it's kind of harsh. And sometimes it can be ourselves. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I go to the mirror in the morning and I say, oh, Jessie, don't go outside today. You will frighten children. Sometimes I am the worst bully in my own life because I am poisonous to myself. Has anyone ever said anything mean to themselves? Yeah, okay, we all have. And that's what we're talking about. We want you guys to have amazing relationships all around, in every relationship you ever have. So I want to tell you a quick story. When I was in 7th grade, my very first day of middle school, I had to go to a different school than all of my other friends. So I was completely alone. I did not know anybody. I was scared. I was so insecure. I was ready to cry my first day of middle school. And then I look down the hall and I see my very best friend. This is a girl I had hung out with every day in 5th and 6th grade. We were best friends. We're gonna call her Helga. That's her name. We'll pretend, okay? So I run up to Helga and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're here. I thought you were going to the other school because of boundaries or whatever. I'm so happy you're here. Hallelujah, I have a friend. And I hug her. Helga pushes me away, looks me up and down, and walks away. I know. I'm with you. And then it was her new mission in life for the next 4 months with her new group of friends to make my life miserable. They would come and punch me as hard as they could in my shoulder as I would walk down the hall. They would knock books out of my hands. They would trip me. They would pull my hair. And one time I was standing looking at my locker and one of them grabbed the back of my backpack, yanked it down to the floor. I hit my head so hard I passed out. Right? I know. So there was like real physical bullying going on, and that was hard. But then something else even worse started. And we call that in the psychology world, we call it relational aggression. It's where we use relationships as weapons. And girls, we are particularly talented at this. This is where we spread rumors, we exclude, we isolate, we manipulate, and we gossip. It's where we use relationships as weapons. So these girls, they would whisper and point and laugh at me, and they would spread the most horrible rumors about me. And they would invite me to a party, and I would show up and no one would be there. Or they wouldn't invite me to the party, and then they would make sure I knew I wasn't invited. And if I made a new friend, they'd run up to her and be like, oh my gosh, you don't want to hang out with Jessie, she's a loser. So that stuff hurts so much worse. Those bruises healed. But I remember the relational aggression a lot. I still remember how bad that feels. So that was painful, you guys. It was all really painful, really super hard. And at the exact same time that all of this was going on, my parents were getting a divorce. And at the exact same time all this was going on, I was beginning a 2-year battle with bulimia. I was obsessed with being thin, and I wanted to just think, if I can just be thin, if I can just be pretty, then I'll be happy and I'll be good enough. That is a lie. So I was struggling with a whole bunch of different things, you guys. It was just chaos in my mind. I was a hot mess. And then I had to deal with that pressure. When we have that kind of pressure build up inside of us, it has to go somewhere. That's why some kids cut themselves. That's why some kids get into drugs and alcohol. That's why some kids get addicted to pornography. That's why some kids bully. It's true. Go with me on this. That's why some kids bully. And guess what my drug of choice was? Bullying. Bullying was my drug of choice. That is how I chose to deal with my pain. I didn't know what else to do, you guys. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to talk to my mom. I didn't want to talk to my dad. I didn't want to talk to my teachers. I was embarrassed because I thought it had something to do with me. I thought maybe I'm weird. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I'm not good enough to be human. And that's why they're picking on me. That's not true. That is also a huge lie. That is a huge lie. I'm going to prove it in just a second. So all of that stuff had to go somewhere. I chose to bully. I turned around even though I knew how badly it hurt. I knew how painful it was. I turned around and I became one of the worst bullies that you can imagine. I knocked the books out of the kids' hands. I would whisper and point and laugh. And I would invite them to the party and then no one would be there. I would not invite them to the party and then I'd make sure they knew they weren't invited. I would criticize, I would make fun, I would say the most horrible, awful things. One time I looked at this girl, I don't remember her name, I don't even remember what she looks like, and I had tried to find her so that I could apologize. I've looked through my yearbooks, I can't find her. I don't remember her face and I don't remember her name, and that is proof that it was not about her, it was about me. But I looked at this girl, this beautiful, beautiful girl, and I said, "You are so fat and you are so ugly." This is what I said. I said, why don't you cut that skin off with scissors? I've never said that out loud, you guys. I ask for your maturity. I've never said that out loud. That hurts so badly to remember the time where I literally sucked the life right out of somebody. Instead of choosing to breathe life into someone, I chose to suck the life right out. And I remember her face. I remember the facial expression. And I crushed her. And it hurts so bad to remember that, you guys. So it hurts to be bullied. It hurts 20 times worse to dish it out. And to look back now. And I want to tell you guys something. I want you to think of someone who has been mean to you. I want you to think of someone who has been super mean to you. And I want to apologize on their behalf. I want you to fast forward the time to about 10 or 15 years down the road. And that kid most likely will change and will become a great person. There is hope for everybody, even the bullies. There is hope for them. I want to apologize on behalf of them in the future, because they might not be able to find you to say they're sorry. So I want to apologize on behalf of all these kids that we're trying to figure our stuff out. We're trying to figure it out, and it's so hard, because that pressure has to go somewhere. And then guess what, you guys? Guess what happened? So that painful cycle is called the bullying cycle. It's called the abuse cycle. We get hurt, and then we hurt someone else. And then we get hurt, and then we hurt somebody else. And what healed me, what my catalyst was leadership. I got suspended from school multiple times, and my principals were so wise, and they said, "Oh, suspension's not doing anything for Jessie. Let's try something else." They sent me to a summer camp for troubled kids. And I got there, and one of the leaders at this camp came up to me, and she handed me a megaphone, and she said, "Hey, Jessie, I need your help with something. I need you to get on this megaphone, and every 10 minutes, I need you to just tell everyone at this camp that it's time to rotate stations. They're all doing different activities." So I got on this megaphone, and I just said, "All right, time to rotate." And in that moment, this woman, she said to me, "I think you'll be good at this, Jessie." And for 2 years, you guys, no one had ever said that I'd be good at something. The labels that I was getting were, "You're such a brat. You're such a bully. You're so mean. You're no good. You're not wanted here. We're going to kick you out of school. You're not welcome in our community." That's the message that I was getting in my own mind. So when this woman said, "I think you'll be good at this, Jessie," I was like, "Don't you know who you're talking to? I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm a bully. So I'm showing everybody that I'm a bully, because that's what I've been told I am. And that's all I am. There's no good in me." I totally bought into that lie. So when she said it, that was my catalyst. That totally changed my life. Because guess what I discovered? I liked that megaphone. I liked the megaphone. It felt powerful. It felt like, oh my gosh, I have some control over something. And then these kids at this camp, they came up to me and they were like, "Hey, Jessie, what do you think I should do about this?" And, "Hey, Jessie, like, I need your opinion on this." And I was like, "Who are you talking to? Like, why would you ask me that? I'm not a leader." And then this little seed in my mind was planted, and I thought, maybe I could be. I don't know. Maybe I could be. And that changed me, because guess what? Bullying is an addiction. It's exactly like being a shopaholic or a workaholic or a gambler. It's called a process addiction. And I was addicted to it. I love that feeling of power. But guess what? Leadership, positive leadership, gave me that exact same feeling, but in an awesome, healthy way. And I was able to turn my life around and become better. And I'm making progress as a human being. And I'm so proud of that, you guys. And I've spent the last 8 years studying bullying. I know I'm a total science nerd, so proud of that label. I love to study science because I wanted to understand the cycle. How is it so easy for me to get stuck in that cycle? And a lot of us, we get stuck in that trap. I wanted to understand it. So I have come up with some really awesome tools that can totally help you guys deal with this. If you have someone that's in your face, I can teach you how to get them off your back so that you can focus on your awesome life. And if you're having a conflict with a friend or an adult or someone in your family, I'm going to teach you some skills so that you know how to handle that in a healthy way so that it doesn't become bullying. All right? I have a couple friends. They're going to come out and help me with this for a second. Cassandra, and I have 2 friends that I pulled up from the audience. Give them a huge hand. They're so brave. These are our awesome friends, and these girls, they are friends, all right? We're not talking about bullying right now. We're talking about a friendship. How do we deal with a conflict inside of a friendship? Because if we don't know how to handle this, it can become bullying. So this is a preventative measure that can totally help you guys. All right, Caroline and Jaya, you are in a conflict. You guys, give us like something that's kind of dramatic. Raise your hand. Give us a conflict. A boy. I like that one. They made fun of each other about something. Okay. I'm gonna go with the boy. Let's do that. Okay, let's say, go with me on this. Let's say Caroline has a crush on Francesco. Okay, all right. Caroline has a crush on Francesco, and these guys are friends. So Jaya knows that Caroline has a crush on Francesco, but then she starts crushing on him too. Oh, I know. Is that pretty good? Okay, let's twist it up. Let's twist this up even more, because our conflicts get twisty, they get complicated. There are levels and layers to this. Okay, so let's say that Caroline sees her talking to Francesco at lunch, and then Cassandra runs up to Caroline and says, oh my gosh, you will not believe what just happened. I saw Jayo talking to Francesco, and guess what she told him? She told him not to like you. How about that? Is that pretty twisty? Is that pretty good? Let's take it to the next level. Let's do even one more level. Let's pretend Jaya didn't even say it. She didn't say it. That was a total rumor. But now, Caroline totally thinks that her friend betrayed her, all right? Cassandra and I are going to show you guys how to do this wrong, and then these girls are going to show us how to do it right, okay? Here we go. I'm going to be Caroline, and you be Jaya, okay? Here we go. And action. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that you went and talked to Francesco. You knew that I liked him first. I can't believe you would betray me. You're such a brat, and it's your fault.
Whatever. I don't really care. You are acting like a brat right now.
I am not. I'm totally like standing up for myself, and I should, because you betrayed me. This is your fault.
Whatever.
Fine, okay, fine. I don't even want to be your friend. You're like such a brat, and I'm gonna go tell everyone here not to be friends with you.
Okay.
Fine.
That's cool.
Okay, fine. Cool. How was that? Were you pretty good actresses? Thank you. Okay. Give Cassandra a hand. Good job, Susie. Thanks. Okay, so you guys, what's the word I said over and over and over again to her? I said brat. I also said you. I said the word you. I said, you're such a brat. This is your fault. You did this. If I attack her like that, is there really any chance that she's going to remain calm and we're going to actually fix the problem and still be friends? Not a chance. So we have to think about it differently. We have to. This takes leadership. This takes mental toughness. This takes real discipline. This is hard. So we're going to follow a little acronym called ICU. ICU. If you have paper, write that down. ICU. I stands for I statements. So she's going to put it on her. Caroline, what's one emotion that you would feel in this situation if it was real?
I would feel worried.
Okay? I feel worried, okay? I feel angry, I feel frustrated, I feel confused. You can say whatever you want. No one can ever argue with how you feel. No one can ever argue with how you feel. So she stays calm and says, I feel worried about this. I'm not sure what happened. C stands for continue. Do you want to still be friends with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally do. And most of the time, we can fix it, you guys. Most of the time, we can fix stuff like this. We can get past it. We can still be friends. But you also have to know that sometimes it's totally okay to take a break from a friendship or from a relationship. And you have to know that it's okay sometimes to end a relationship if it's toxic. You have to know that you have permission to do that. But most of the time, we can totally fix it. All right, I feel worried. I totally want to still be friends with you. And then U stands for understand. I statements, continue, understand. Help me understand, like what happened, okay? So that's what you're gonna say. And then she has the awesome opportunity to say, I didn't even say that, I don't know what you're talking about. And let's even make it a little bit twistier. Let's say you were actually, factually, telling Francesco how awesome Caroline looks today, and you were like going to bat for her, and you were like trying to get him to like her even more. So let's say you were actually being a good friend, okay? That's the real scenario, but she thinks that you betrayed her. All right, there's our scenario. Are you ready? Here we go, and action.
I feel worried about what you did. Well, I was over there talking to him, and I tried to tell him how sweet you are and how he should go over and talk to you. Like, I still want to be friends with you, but I'm not sure. Like, if you don't trust me, I totally understand, but like, we can find a way to work it out. Yeah, I understand that you talked to him, but I don't know what about. Help me understand what you told him. So, like, we was over there, and I knew we both liked him, but, like, you're my best friend, so I went over here and, like, told him a whole bunch of stuff about you, like how you cute, how you look today, how you just got your new hair done. So I told him to go over and talk to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well done. Let's get your ice cream.
Let's go get ice cream.
And then they can go get us some ice cream. Girls, awesome job. Give them a huge hand. Give them a huge hand. Very good. Well done. Well done. I'm so impressed. Good job, you guys. So obviously this is just something that can get you thinking, all right? It feels maybe a little weird, it feels a little uncomfortable, I get it, but this is real life. If you approach someone in a calm way and you say, hey, there's a problem, let's fix it. I feel really confused, I feel really upset, I'm really mad about this, but you're calm, there's a huge chance that you can fix it. Instead of Caroline getting super mad and saying, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go tell all of my friends what a brat gyro is. And then she stirs everybody else into it, and it creates a huge drama volcano, and then we get to real bullying. Do you see how this works? This is preventative, you guys, and this is what leaders do. This is what leaders do. They have the mental toughness and the discipline to say, I'm going to force myself to stay calm, and I'm going to get the facts, because there are two sides to every story. There are two sides to every story, all right? So that's an idea to get you thinking about conflict resolution skills. That's a muscle that you can exercise and get stronger. I see you, and I also love that acronym because it's like, I see you. I see you as a human being. You're trying to figure out how to be human just like I am, and I'm making mistakes too. I see you, all right? I statements, continue, understand. All right, now I'm gonna give you guys 6 awesome tools. We're all about tools here at Be Strong. And if you haven't downloaded the app, you really need to. It looks like that. Look for that icon. You have to download the app because we have tons of tools for you guys. We have tons of resources for you. So let's bring out, I have 6 awesome new friends. Give them a huge hand. They're so brave. They're so brave. So we're going to talk about real bullying now, okay? I told all of these awesome kids I want them to like be so mean. I told them they could make fun of me, they could call me fat, stupid, ugly, weird. You can say anything you want. You can even push me. I'm a black belt in karate. I can totally take it. All right, I want you to be super mean. I'm going to show you how to do it wrong, and then we're going to go through 6 different ways of how to do it right, all right? And this is, you guys, this is for if you really just want someone off your back. They are bugging you, and you want to focus on your awesome life, and you just want them off your back, all right? Here we go, super mean, and action.
You can buy all the makeup in the world and you'll still be ugly.
How could you say that to me? Come right back here, Missy. How could you say that to me? I think I look amazing. I love my makeup. I don't know what you're talking about. You, like, did you even, like, do anything with yourself when you woke up this morning?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think so, and you are just so mean. I'm gonna go tell my teacher that you are rude, and then I'm gonna go cry in the corner. Okay, give her a hand. That was impressive. Come here, sweetie. That was impressive. Your meanness was moving. Well done, well done. All right, you guys, if she gets in my face, what is my natural human reaction? Exactly, to get right back in her face. And is that a bad thing? Is it a bad thing? Think about this for a second. Shh. Think about this for a second. Is it a bad thing for me to try to defend myself and stand up for myself? No, of course it's not. But if I want her off my back and she's in my face and then I get back in her face, what is her natural reaction after that?
To attack back.
To attack back, exactly. So we've just created a ping pong match. We're just gonna go back and forth, and now it's fun, now it's a game, and she's excited to do it again tomorrow. So if I really want her off my back, she really is bugging me, and I just wanna focus on my awesome life, I have to outsmart her. So I'm gonna use science. We're gonna use brain science. I love me some science. If I can force her to stop being mean, then I win. Do you think I can do it? Okay, we'll see. Here we go. Super mean, like make me cry. Here we go, and action.
You're so ugly.
Oh, you think I'm ugly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because you are.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because you're not pretty.
Because I'm not pretty?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you wear too much makeup.
Oh, I wear too much makeup? Oh. Why?
Because you're not self-confident.
Why?
Because you don't.
Okay. Well, you know what? I hope that you have an awesome day. And at this point, I turn around and I walk away and I don't even wait for a response. Give her a huge hand. Good job, sweetie. Well done. That is a super easy tool, you guys. You can use the word and, the word so, the word why, or the phrase thank you. You say it over and over and over again, and they get bored. They're not getting the reaction that they want, and they don't really know what to do. You're creating a very real psychological response in their head called cognitive dissonance, and it's confusion. They feel confused, they feel bored, they don't know how to respond. All right. So and, so, why, or thank you. Write those down if you have some paper. Here we go. Tool number 2, and action.
You have no friends and you fail at life.
Oh. I fail at life? You think so?
No. Well, I mean, yes.
Yes, you do. So, like, why would you say that?
I don't know. I was supposed to.
So, I'm wondering if, like, maybe you're sad and you want to make me sad too.
I guess so.
All right, well, that's interesting. I mean, if you need any help, like, I'm a super good friend. Like, you could talk to me.
Okay.
All right, and in a normal situation, she might say, no, I'm not sad. My life's amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. And to that, I would say, interesting. And then I say, have a nice day. And I turn around and I walk away. Give her a huge hand. Good job, honey. Well done, well done. That is called questioning. I say, why would you say that? Because you're so stupid, you're so ugly. Are you sad and you want to make me sad too? No, my life's so amazing. I know what you're talking about. Interesting. Have a nice day. Turn around, walk away. All right, here we go. And action.
Go far enough in a hole. Nobody cares about you anyways.
No one cares about me? No one cares about me? Okay. Oh my gosh. Did you know that we're having pizza for lunch today? I love pizza. It makes me so happy. Do you like pizza?
I love it.
I know, right? I like cheese, but most of the time I like pepperoni.
Yeah, me too.
Sweet, yeah. I'm gonna go eat some pizza, so I hope that you have an awesome day. And I turn around and I walk away. Give him a hand, good job, well done. Well done. I love it, nice. That one's super easy, you're just changing the subject. You can say anything you wanna say. You say, oh my gosh, I have a dance recital after school. My brother's taking me to the skate park after school. You can say anything. You change the subject, they're kind of like, okay, that's a little weird. Like, I wanted her to get mad, I wanted her to get sad, but she's not. And it working like maybe you're trying to be funny, but I don't like it. I don't deserve it, and I want it to stop.
But I like it.
I mean, I can't make you stop. I can't control you, but I'm asking you to stop because I don't like it, and I don't deserve it.
Wow.
I mean, I just don't like it, but I can't control you. So you do your own thing, but I'm asking you to stop because I don't deserve it. And I hope you have a great day. And I turn around and I walk away. I do not even wait for a response. Give him a hand. Good job. Good job. Awesome. So that one is just, you're just saying tactful assertiveness. It can be any phrase you want. I don't like it. I don't deserve it. I want it to stop. That's my least favorite tool because it doesn't work the fastest or the best to get someone off your back. But the reason why I like it is because it builds our confidence muscle. You guys walk away and your heart is pounding and your hands are sweating and they're like, oh my gosh, I just did that. I just did that. My mom didn't do that for me. My teacher didn't do that for me. I did that. You guys can be the hero of your own story. And that's really exciting. All right, here we go, and action.
You're so fat and no one likes you.
You think I'm fat?
A little bit.
Okay. You know what I think? I think big is beautiful, baby.
Well, sometimes it is.
I think it's beautiful all the time, every day of the week.
That's cool for you.
It is cool for me, because I think big is beautiful. And I hope that you have an awesome day. And I turn around and I walk away. Give her a hand. Good job. Good job. I love that tool, and I use that phrase on purpose. I use that phrase on purpose because a girl that I was coaching at my home in Utah, she said to me, I'm about 20 pounds overweight, and all these girls at school were bugging me all the time, saying, you're so fat, you're so ugly, constantly bugging her. And she chose this tool. She chose what to say. That's leadership. She chose what to say, she chose the tool, and she just said, she lifted her chin up, she rolled her shoulders back, and she said, big is beautiful, baby. And she said it over and over and over again, and it took 6 times over the course of 2 weeks, and they never bugged her again. They never bugged her again because she won the game. That's leadership, you guys. All right, last tool. This one is my favorite. This is my personal favorite. Here we go. Super mean, like make me cry. Here we go. Action.
Even though you lost 20 pounds, you're still fat.
You think I'm fat? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I actually think I look pretty good. I feel like super healthy and like really strong, so like that's me. But if you think I'm fat, okay. Hey, and oh my gosh, I was gonna tell you, I saw you in the soccer game the other day. You were ridiculous, like really awesome. I loved watching the game.
I know.
Yeah, you must know, like you're so good. It was a really fun game to watch.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome, awesome. I just hope you have a really good day. And I turn around and I walk away. Give him a huge hand. All 6 of you, good job, well done. You're done, you are finished. Thank you for playing my game. That tool is my favorite. Write this down if you have some paper. It's the CLAW. C-L-A-W, I love acronyms. C stands for stay calm. All of those tools will not work if you get mad or get sad, because as soon as you have that emotion, as soon as you get mad, as soon as you get sad, they know they win. Shh. They know they win if you react. So you have to stay calm. C stands for calm. L stands for love them. Give them one tiny compliment, one sincere compliment. And then something magical happens, you guys. They react with a very real psychological response, cognitive dissonance that creates confusion. And they're like, okay, this is so weird. It is so hard to be actively mean to someone who's being actively kind to you. That's hard to do. So it feels weird, it feels uncomfortable, it feels vulnerable. And what does a bully want to feel? Power. Exactly. They want to feel powerful. So they don't want to feel confused. They don't want to feel vulnerable. They don't want to feel uncomfortable. So these tools work in real life, and I'll prove it. That last tool was used by an amazing 16-year-old boy in North Carolina. I'm going to call him Jeremiah. I gave a speech in his high school, and he sent me an email about a month later, and he said, hey, Jesse, I had planned my suicide. I knew exactly how. I knew exactly when. And I heard you present, and I heard you talk about your weird, cheesy, even weak tools. I love this boy. That's exactly what he said. I'm quoting him. And he said, hey, I guess I don't have anything to lose. I guess I'll try it. These boys had been bugging him for an entire year of his life. Every day, which is rare, because sometimes bullying is like maybe once a month, once a week, but every day these kids were on him, telling him he was nothing, he was worthless, he was a disgrace to humanity. I mean, just saying like the meanest things to him online. They'd follow him home. He didn't have any rest at home, and they were also in his church group, so he couldn't get away from them on Sunday for a solid year. And he thought the only way to solve his problem was suicide. So he did not want to die. He wanted to solve the problem. That's really important. So he chose the CLAW. He chose it. I didn't tell him what to say. I didn't tell him what to do. He chose that. That's leadership. Choosing to be your own hero, that is leadership. And he looked these boys right in the eye, and he said something like, your hair looks nice today. Your backpack is cool. I saw you in the basketball game. You were really good. Simple, but sincere compliments. He lifted his chin, he pulled his shoulders back, and he said it strongly. And then he said, have a nice day. And he turned around and he walked away. It took 7 times over the course of 3 weeks, and those kids never bugged him again. So I know this feels weird. I know this feels kind of cheesy and even weak, but this is the stuff that works. And I need you to think about this for a second. When bullying happens, we do feel embarrassed. We don't want to talk to anybody about it. So there's a lot of kids who don't know that they can be their own hero. So if you guys in this audience or anybody watching, if you guys don't struggle with bullying at all, you've never been bullied, everyone has always been kind to you, that's awesome. But I can guarantee you know someone who's getting that treatment. I know that you know someone who's getting that treatment, and they might not know how to respond other than getting mad, other than getting sad, which just makes it go on and on and on. I expect you guys to teach. I expect you to be leaders now that you know these tools. You can pull that kid over by their elbow and you say, hey, I don't know what that was about in the hall, but that guy, it looked like that maybe he or she was being really rude to you, and I don't know what was going on, but hey, this like crazy like redhead lady at this Be Strong event, she taught us these weird tools, and I don't know if it would help you, but why don't you try saying why over and over again? Why don't you try giving them a sincere compliment? Why don't you try saying, are you sad and you want to make me sad too? I don't know if that would help you, but give it a try. They might not know how to respond, and you guys could teach them, and guess what? They would listen to you. They would listen to you way faster than they'd even listen to me. You guys have so much power, you have so much influence, more than you will ever realize. If you said it, they might act like, okay, that's weird, that's cheesy, but they will listen, and they might actually do something about it, instead of handling a problem through cutting. Instead of handling their problem through drugs or alcohol or an eating disorder or like cutting themselves, right? All of those things are ways to deal with pain. So if we can teach other kids how to deal with this type of stuff, a conflict in a friendship or real bullying when someone is in your face wanting you to get mad, wanting you to cry, if we can teach them those tools, it can really, really help. It might not fix all the problems, but it absolutely can help. All right. I am so happy that I get to be with you guys. I love to sing. Do we have any singers in here? Sweet, sweet. I need a friend. Eric, will you come here for a second? Just for a quick second. No, not Mary. You, Eric, come here. Can you guys give a huge round of applause to Eric? He's our awesome sound guy. He's like the technical guy. I'm going to have him do a really, really fun job. I want you to hold this microphone for me. I didn't tell him we were doing this. Okay, I need everybody's help. You ready? We're going to go like this. I need you to follow me and keep it slow. Follow me. Pat. Clap. Pat, pat, clap. Pat, clap. Pat, pat, clap. Keep it going. Keep it slow. Follow me. And if you know it, you can sing with me. Here we go. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. 'Cause I still got
a lot of fight left in me.
Awesome. Give me a hand. You guys are so awesome. I totally didn't tell you to do that. Good job. I love putting people on the spot. I can't help myself. Kind of sick and twisted that way. You guys, I have loved being with you. I want to tell you one last little story to wrap up real fast. I want to tell you about Nick. This is a pretty incredible kid. And adorable girlfriend, fantastic family, super popular, confident, very happy, wicked awesome mechanic, could fix any car, awesome dirt bike racer, professional dirt bike racer, like ridiculous, total goofball, so funny, so popular, everyone thought that they were best friends with Nick. And this is a boy that really had happiness in him, all right? Happy, confident, awesome. On March 15th of 2014, this sweet, strong, awesome boy, he took his life. He shot himself in the head. And I apologize that that's so harsh, but it's so important. So I say it harshly on purpose. This sweet boy was being bullied, and you would think it was by a group of guys, but it was by a group of girls. Every day for 6 months, these girls targeted him every day and said, Nick, you're so stupid, you're so ugly, you're so fat, you're so weird, you're so awkward. Constantly poisoning his mind, constantly telling him he was no good, that he was worthless, that he would do the world a favor if he ended his life. And this sweet boy struggled with ADHD, which means he had a hard time controlling his impulses. When he would get an idea in his head, he would just do it. He wasn't able to think about the consequences. He wasn't able to think about how it would affect his family. So he just made the decision, he just did it. And this is a boy that I knew. I knew him. I hugged him. He had amazing leadership skills, you guys. He was so strong and happy and good. So if someone strong and happy and good can have something like that happen, can have bullying affect them in that type of a way, it can affect anybody. So I want to give you this very strong and very serious call to action. Please teach. Please be a leader. We need you. We need you. We need your leadership skills. We need you to be brave enough to hand off some of these cheesy tools off to somebody who might not know how to respond. We need you to be fighters. That's why I like that song. I love that song because it talks about being strong. It talks about being a fighter. We need you to stand up for something. We need you to fight for something. And it's hard, you guys. That's a super tall order. I totally get it. I'm asking you to do something incredibly difficult. But if you're dealing with it, if you're getting bullied, which one's harder? Getting bullied or using a cheesy tool to get them off your back? They're both hard. Which one's harder? Using one of the cheesy tools is harder. I'll answer that for you. I lied. I'm going to say that again. Getting bullied is way harder because if you use one of the tools, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Getting bullied is way, way harder. So I want you guys to think about that. You can absolutely, you can pass that on, you can teach, you can be a leader. And then, if you also feel that tendency inside of you when someone is so mean to you, like Susie is such a brat or Johnny like makes you feel like nothing, and you have this natural tendency in all of us to protect yourself, and you want to stand up for yourself, and you want to be mean back, and you want to spread the rumor, and you want to gossip about them, and we have that natural tendency. I do too, still to this day. I want to protect myself. So when we feel it inside of ourselves, we have to pause and say, I don't want to be someone that sucks the life out of it. I want to be someone that breathes life in. I want to be a leader. That's what I want for my life. You have to make that decision. Do you want to be remembered as being a breather or a sucker? And I know that's harsh, and I know that's hard to think about, but you guys are the only ones that can decide that. You're the only one that can decide that. I am so grateful that I got to be with you. The only thing that I really want you to remember is that you can be the hero of your own story. Your awesome teachers that adore you, your fantastic principal, your parents, people around you, your neighbors. There are so many people in your life that do care about you, even if you don't feel like maybe that's the case. There are people that you can reach out to, and especially if you are being physically bullied, you must talk to someone about it. But if it's relational, using a relationship as a weapon, or if it's verbal, someone teasing you right to your face, or through the internet, or behind a screen, if that's the case, you guys can be your own hero. You can solve that problem. And you walk away and you feel powerful. You feel like a freaking rock star. You're like, I just did that. My mom didn't do it for me. My teacher didn't do that for me. I did that. You can be the hero of your own story. I have loved being with you. Thank you for being respectful and listening. Thank you so much.
Hello. I'm from Alaska. I flew all the way from Alaska to be here with you today. And I am a school principal. I also serve as the president of the Alaska Association of Secondary School Principals. I also serve as the president of the Alaska Council of School Administrators. I only say that to let you know that sometimes your credentials will give you a voice to share your passion, and my credentials have given me that voice. But who I really am, is I am a person, just like every single one of you. I am human first in everything that I do. I'm not better than anyone in this room. And I flew from Alaska when they asked me to come and join this event because it's on my heart to be the change that our world needs. And in order to do that, I need every single person in this room to realize you have a gift. You are outstanding. You were created to be magnificent. And 50% of the average human being are not living to their full capacity. They're living about to 50% of the capacity of who they really are capable of being. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you why I'm so committed to this work more now than ever before. We started the school year. I've been in education for 19 years. I don't look like it. I have a 21-year-old son. I started this school year with the loss of a student to suicide. And I said, oh my goodness, there's something more that we have to do in our school. Because even though the mom said it wasn't bullying, it wasn't this, it wasn't that, I couldn't remember the last thing I said to this student. And that was on my heart, and it was heavy. And so I started this work as the leader of the school, and I said, I'm going to give it everything I have. And in order to give it everything I have, I need every single person on this campus to join me. And that means all the staff members and every single student. As soon as you enter the doors of our school, you're going to be received with love and kindness. And there will be no bullying on the campus at my school if I have anything to do with it. That is what is going to happen at the school that I'm at, and that's what should happen at every school around the nation. So here's what we did. We started with every single staff member writing a commitment statement for what they were going to do and how they were going to treat students. And then I had every single student write a commitment statement on what they were going to do to take positive action to make our school the best school it could be. And I took all of those commitment statements home, and over the weekend I read every last one of them. And I said, okay, these are the ones that we're going to share every day on morning announcements. We are going to make this happen at our school. And so students started to step up and realize our job as educators, my job as the leader of the school is to let people know we need you. Every single person has a gift. Every one of you in here has a gift. Every one of you has a passion. Every one of you was created to be magnificent. You are more than likely not using your gift in the way that you should. And so it's our job to find out what specifically is unique about you and what is it that's on your heart to do. Are you a singer? Are you a songwriter? Are you a basketball player? Are you an athlete? We have to find that gift, and we have to say, you go for it with all you have, because you were created to be magnificent. And you were created to get out there and share your gift. And by sharing your gift, it's not being selfish. It's saying, I'm going to use my gift to have a larger audience to be able to share a message that will change the world. The basketball players, if you're a basketball player and you are a talented basketball player, you have an opportunity to share your gift and your message on a larger scale. So I say everyone has a gift, everyone was created to be magnificent, and we're going to grow that in our school. And my goodness, it has taken off. We have transformed our school culture. And so my call of action to all of you today is to realize you may come here hurt. You may come here with things that are not working well for you in your life, because life is hard. But you know what? The most successful people in the world have failed the most. They just go from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. And I'm going to tell you what, I had to come to the recognition that people hate me. They hate me, and that's okay. They might as well hate the real me, because I'm going to do my thing. And you, as soon as you step into your greatness and you say, I am going to do what's on my heart that I know I'm good at, and I'm going to get out there and give it all I got, the second you achieve, you're going to be hated. It's just the way it is. Get ready to be hated if you're going to step into your greatness. And I'm going to ask every single one of you to step into your greatness today and leave here knowing I have something beautiful to share with the world, and I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to be around people who are going to hold me back. You might have to change your peer group. You might have to start doing things differently, because the only way change happens is if you do something different in your daily routine. So you have to think, what is it? If there was one thing I could do this year and I knew I wouldn't fail, what would it be? Think about that. If there's one thing you can do this year and you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? And I'm going to tell you, you need to do that. Show me your friends. A wise friend of mine always says, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. You should have at least 4 friends that are people you aspire to be like. They are the dreamers. They are the people getting out there and doing it. And then you should have 1 friend that you're lifting up. That's what I believe in. We're here to help others. We're here to make good things happen for other people. But we're also out there to share our gift with the world. So I want you to stand up, and then look this way and listen. Everybody stand up. All right, now this is what I want you to do. Listen up before we get going. Eyes and ears here. I wish I could see you better. The lights are all on me. I want you, in a moment, to turn to someone you don't know that well. And I want you to say, you're magnificent, you're amazing, you're outstanding. Give them a high five. You're outstanding, you're magnificent, you're amazing. You have a great gift to share with this world.
Yeah, stand up, Monty.
All right, now turn back this way, turn back this way. Doesn't that feel good? Too many of us are tearing each other down when we need to be building each other up. So when I say this, I want everyone in the room to say it as loud as they can with me. Because we are going to harness the energy of this room, and we're going to make amazing things happen in this world as of this event today. So are you ready to repeat after me? With these hands, with this heart, with this mind, I can do anything. Yes, you can.
All right, give it up.
Yeah. Yes, give her another round of applause, guys. Come on. Come on. You can do better than that. Be strong, be strong. I need some screams up in this place, man. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, I just want to say something real quick. Years ago, I sat right where you sat. And a lot of times I sat on that side, I sat on that side, and I used to just imagine coming up here and singing on this stage. And then look at us now. We're up here on this stage. You know, when I was your age, yeah. Give it up. So a lot of you have dreams and hopes, and all you have to do is just believe in yourself and believe that you can do anything. Whatever it is you want to do with your life, you have to strive at that. You have to practice, and you can do the same thing. So I just wanted to say that.
Now let's sing a song for him.
Yeah. Hey, how many Dr. Dre fans we got in the house tonight? I don't know who Dr. Dre is. Can I get a little bit of volume on this, please, sir? Please. Right. Number 2.
Yes. What's enough? Na 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 na.
Day after day I'm going through, baby. Yet I look for the light of life. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. I'm feeling the strain.
Give me the beat, boy, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah. Give me the beat, boy, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. And when my mind is free, you know the melody melody can move me. When I'm feeling blue, your good times coming through to soothe me. Give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away, drift away, drift away, drift away. Give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. I just wanna get lost in your rock and roll. Na 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 na.
Wow.
Echo has something he wants to say.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story about a bully. I'm gonna make it quick though. Cause this guy over here reminded me of the guy who was actually my bully. Yeah, I know, I was bullied, right? He gave me the blues in school, middle school. I mean, every time I came to school, he had something to say, something to do. One day we was in shop class, I will never forget it. 7th grade. I don't know how he did it. Shop class was a class where we kind of made things. I don't know if y'all still have that now, but we did back then. And he actually pulled a knife out on me and threatened my life. There was no teacher to stop him. I was literally at the mercy of this dude. I said, all right, man, you got it. I'm sure he felt strong, I'm sure he felt tough that he made me look like a wimp that day, but what could I do? 2 months later, he hung himself. So then I started to think, you're bullying me, but who's bullying you? A lot of the times, man, when we come to school and we all tough and those loud and want to put our hands on other people and try to be tough and strong, sometimes something's going on at home that we don't know about. Yes, being bullied. I didn't tell you to play the track. Being bullied is definitely something that we don't want. But man, sometimes you just gotta reach out to the one who's bullying you. Try to find out, man, like what's going on with you? So all you little bullies out there think y'all tough and strong, want to hurt people. We know you might really be hurting at home too, man. So talk to somebody, go to somebody. I just wanted to put that out there. Play the track.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, bear with me.
Play the track.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old, yeah. I always had that dream, like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about the glory, they only seem to bore me. Cause only those I really love would ever really know. Once I was 20 years old, my heart got torn before the voice of when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old, I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't leave before I children for me. so I can sing them awesome songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory. Those I had to leave behind, my brother, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. I think the world is cold. I will have a lot of children who can warm me. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Whoa, oh, yeah, yeah. Once I was 7 years old.
All right, guys. Oh, there's another pair of sunglasses. Stay out here with us. Yeah. All right, guys. We're about to wrap the show. Who had a good time at Lincoln Bridge? Who had a good time with Jessie Funk? Woo! Lincoln Bridge. I know. Why we got to do that to her? All right, guys. One last thing. I need everybody to stand up.
And then I need y'all to dab on them, bow. Dab on them twice, bow.
See, I need to get my sounds going. I need to come to Lincoln Bridge
Make
Academy.
some noise one more time. Come on, make some noise, everybody.
That's just all right there. Yeah,
All right, guys. So, who is going to join us to be strong and stop bullying in your schools and in your community and in the hearts of those around you? All right, guys, remember to download the app. This is something we do all year long. We're here to do life with you. This is not a one-time thing. So to our students, reach out to us via social media. To our educators, Mary will be working with you over the next 12 months to help change the culture and the environment in your school. And guys, we're so happy you're here, so happy for the people tuning in via Simulcast, and you guys have your best day yet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, we love y'all, Louisville.
Thank you.
We love y'all. Thank y'all.
Okay.
Grayson, what up, man? I know you out there.
Okay, there they go. Now I can see him.
Yeah, now we can see him. Right. Everybody stay seated, please. I'm going to be dismissing your schools one by one. If you came walking, you are more than free to leave. If you are on a bus, please stay seated.